Stuffed chicken in Cambodian called slap mon bauk. In Cambodia, not a lot of people stuff the chicken wings, but instead they stuff the frog. The closest thing we can find comparing to a frog is the chicken wings. The chicken skin is the closest thing to the frog skin. This dish is not something that you make every day because it takes a lot of time to make it. Every time we are making this dish because we miss home, we miss Cambodia. And today I'll show you how to make this delicious, simple recipes for you and your family at home. If you are new here and you are interested to see more videos, don't forget to press the subscribe button for more delicious homemade recipes. Okay, let's get started. Just like the Chinese pork bun, we will need a lot of ingredients, but it is really easy to find at the store. You will need some chicken wings, some ground pork, some jicama, I think I say that right. In Cambodian, we call it bek kuok. It is some sort of roots. It tastes like lighted flavored water. You will also need some glass noodles, some dry Chinese mushrooms, some eggs, some garlic, some onions. And you will need all these ingredients to make the stuffed chicken taste really good. You will need some dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, some garlic powder, some ground pepper, some salt, and some sesame seed oil. And we are going to get all the ingredients done just like this. The very first thing that we're going to do, we're going to use warm water to soak up the glass noodles and the Chinese dry mushrooms. The Chinese dry mushroom is really tough and dried if you don't soak them ahead of time before use. You're going to soak it with warm water for half an hour. While we are waiting, we're going to debone the whole chicken wings. These wings, I already deboned some of them, and then next I'm going to show you how to debone them. You will need a really sharp and thin small knife. The very first thing that you're going to do, you're going to disconnect the joint that hold the wings together. You are going to break the bones out of the wing socket just like that. And sometimes as you break the bone out of their sockets, you can hear that popping noise. After you break the bones out of their sockets, you're going to use a thin small knife to cut straight to the bone, straight all around the bones. You are going to cut the tendons that hold the bones and the meat together. And the way that you can cut the tendons, you're going to cut the tendons all around and push down at an angle so it separates the meat and the bone. Once you cut all the tendons that hold the bones and the meat together, you're going to use your finger to push it down and break off the bones that hold the wings and the drum together. The bone should come off easily since we dislocate the bones from the joint. And after, you're going to pull the wing and the skin down to cover the wing part. Do you see the wing socket? That part, we're going to cut it in half. By cutting it in half, we are allowing the drum part that we already deboned to stretch down further without difficulty. Once it pulled down, that is when we can see the tendons that hold the wing part and the bone together. This part of the wings, it is more harder than the drum part of the wing. It is hard to see to cut the tendons. And the same thing with deboning the drum part. This part is the wing part. You're going to cut straight to the bone all around the wings. And as you cut down, you're going to push down at the same time. You're going to cut off any tendons that hold the meat and the bone together. Deboning wings can be very tedious and long. It is a really boring process. After you cut all the tendons that hold the bones and the meat together, you're going to use your finger to push it down, just like that. And after, you're going to use your finger to twist the bone out of the joint. Woohoo, we got this one done. I am not an expert, but with those little small tips will really help you to debone the whole wings without getting the skin ripped. And along the way, it will get ripped, and that is okay. These wings are large wings, about 3 pounds. which equal to about 16 to 18 pieces. And next, we're going to marinate the chicken to get some flavor and get some color. Before we do that, I want to tell you about the dry mushroom and the glass noodles. Here are the Chinese dry mushroom and the glass noodle that we soak in warm water for half an hour. Assuming that while you are deboning those chicken wings, it may take a long time. It may take you longer than half an hour to debone those wings. You want to make sure to at least come back and drain the water out from the glass noodles. I just want to mention that just in case you have too much fun with deboning the wings. 3-pound wings that are already deboned. To give it some color and lightly flavor, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and after you're going to use your clean hand to marinate the chicken to make it all even color. And you will also notice some of the wings will not grab the color that from the dark soy sauce, and that is okay. Here are the dry mushroom. We're going to clean it a couple times and squeeze all the water out. Here is the glass noodle. We're going to rinse it a couple times, and then after the same thing, we're going to squeeze all the water out. Leave those on the side for now, and next we're going to get all the other ingredients ready. This is large size jicama or baekguo. I could never say that word right. Anyways, so you're going to peel off the skin of the jicama. In Cambodia, they have the small size of it, and you don't really need to use the knife to peel it off. You could easily peel it off with your hand. Because over here it's not fresh, so you need the knife to peel it off. You're going to cut it in half and you're going to shred it. You are going to shred half of it, and the other half you're going to save it and you can eat them. You can save the other half and eat it, and it tastes really good. It tastes like lightly sweet water, the juice that comes from it. Have you ever tried this jicama before, or baekguo? And if you haven't, I encourage you to buy some from any Asian grocery store or even at superstore. And leave in the comment below. I want to know how you like it. Next, we're going to cut up some dry mushroom. For all the Chinese dry mushroom, it doesn't matter after you soak it, this part of the Chinese mushroom do not get softened, so you need to cut it out. After you cut it out, you're going to thinly slice them, and after cutting them into cubes. After you slice them, you're going to stack them together, turn it all around at the same time, and then cut them into cubes. That is the easy way. It doesn't have to be perfect size, so just you get the idea. After that, we're going to cut up the glass noodle. This glass noodle is about 2 small bundles or 80 grams. You're going to cut the glass noodle ½ inch long. We are almost finished getting all the ingredients ready. We just need the scallions and the garlics. These are 3 stalks of scallions. You're going to finely slice it and after finely chop them. And the same thing with the garlics. You're going to finely chop them. It's about 6 cloves of garlics. The last ingredient is ready, and next we're going to combine all the ingredients. 1½ pound of ground pork, 700 grams. 2 small bundles of soaked glass noodle. 1 cup of shredded jicama or 250 grams. 3 stalks of fine chopped scallions. 6 whole Chinese dry mushroom, smallly cut. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. 1 teaspoon of salted garlic powder. ½ teaspoon of ground pepper. 1 teaspoon of salt. 6 clove fine chopped garlics, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and 1 whole egg. Did you notice that I didn't put any sugar? The lightly sweet taste will come from the jicama. I didn't squeeze the water out from the jicama. I am saving it so it can help cook the noodles, and at the same time it can help give flavor to the filling. You're going to use your clean hand to mix all the ingredients together. You can choose to wear gloves or not wear gloves, it's up to you. This filling is what we're going to stuff our chicken with. These ingredients that I combined together is not the original recipe like the stuffed frog that you can find in Cambodia. It is just my own recipes that I came up with for the stuffed chicken wings. For the amount of chicken wings that we're going to stuff, we will need 2 small trays or 1 large tray that we're going to use to cook them with. You can put some tin foil on top of the tray so you can easily clean the tray later. And after, you're going to brush the tin foil with some cooking oil. This way it will help the chicken wings not to stuck to the tin foil when it is time for us to take it out. You can get the tray ready, and after, we're going to stuff the chicken wings. Here is the whole chicken wings that we already deboned and marinate. To make it easier to stuff the chicken wings, you are going to hold the skin part of the drum's wings. You're going to use the back of your hand to support the wings. It is going to be really soft. And you are going to use the other hand to stuff the chicken wings. It is going to be a really patient process because the wings have no bones, really soft, and also the filling also really soft. But by using the back hand to support, by using one hand to hold the chicken wings while stuffing, it will help the process so much easier. You can try one without holding the skin, and you can leave in the comment below how the process goes. Continue to stuff the chicken wings until there is no more room for you to stuff. This process is really tedious and boring, but the only way you can eat the stuffed chicken wings, you cannot escape this process. And it should look full like this, and after, you can put them into the tray. You can repeat the step and finish stuffing the rest of the chicken wings. I stuffed about 17 whole chicken wings. The filling that we made will be enough for about 16 to 18 wings. It is depending on how big the wings are. After you finish stuffing the chicken wings, you are going to preheat the oven on baked to 325 Fahrenheit. And while we are waiting, we are going to brush the chicken wing with some oil. By brushing it with the oil, it will take away any meat that is stuck on top of the wings. The oil also uses it as the protecting coat so the chicken wing doesn't break. It will cook nicely and finish with the shiny look. Once the oven is preheated to 325 Fahrenheit, you can put the chicken wings into the bottom rack, and the top rack will protect it not to get burned. You are going to cook it for 20 minutes in the bottom rack. After 20 minutes, we're going to switch the oven to broil and set it on high heat, and we're going to cook it for 5 minutes. After you change the oven to broil, you also need to move the chicken from the bottom rack to the top rack. If you don't want the color to be this brown, then you may have to set the time for a shorter time. Depending what kind of oven you have, it may take less than 5 minutes, and it may take longer than 5 minutes to get it brown. My oven takes 5 minutes. Your oven may take longer or shorter, but you just want to get the color of the chicken wings to look nice and brown. And that is all to it to make the stuffed chicken wings or slap mon bao. Let it cool down for 5 to 10 minutes, and after, you can take them all out and then put them into a plate. And check out the tray. You didn't have to clean or scrub the tray. Just roll it up and throw the tinfoil away. That's it. This recipe that I came up with have a lot of noodles, and so you can have your carbs and your protein at the same time. All you need is some vegetables, some cucumbers, and some sauce for it. And for the sauce, I use this sweet and chili sauce from Thailand. This sauce is perfect for chicken and even for spring rolls. I'm sure a lot of you have tasted this sweet and chili sauce before. It's sweet, a little bit of spicy, and it's really good. This stuffed chicken is loaded with so many good things in there. You have your carbs, your protein at the same time. In one serving, you can have 2 of those stuffed chicken wings with some rice. It will taste so good, and it will make you so satisfied with the taste. The only way to find out is to try this recipe. You can try it and come back and let me know how you like it. I hope this video will help you to make the next Asian dish for you and your family at home. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share with your family and friends. If you are new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button for more delicious homemade recipes. And also, don't forget to press the notification bell so you get notified for all my future videos. You can wrap it with your salad, cucumbers and some mint and the chili sauce, and yum yum. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye for now.